Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story. How y'all doing today? Happy Friday. TGIF, all the things. I am doing wonderful today. We're chilling in front of our newly about to be recycled garden. It's kind of a sad day, but a good day that we're moving our crop growing to another location so that we can do some terraforming, etc. I have a whole list of chores today to do around the base. Since yesterday we spent the entire time being away from base, I thought we could spend some time on base. I'm hoping to have enough leather to make a couple of backpacks. We need to make a new saw. I want to pickle some vegetables. I want to bake some pies, or get us in a position where we can bake a pie. I have a really cool addition I want to make to our smithy, to the blacksmith building. We need to terraform the pond away. I want to chisel the doors and windows around our starter house. We need to make a path to the smithy. I want to move the smoker and the ovens outside under a little overhang around behind the kitchen. And we need to redo the cellar because it's still made out of packed earth. I don't think we're going to get to all that today. That's okay. That is okay. Let's start with the easy things. I don't even know if our leather is made. Let's check. No. We've got okay, we got a couple days on that one. This one's still... That's making tannin. My bad. Okay. Leather won't be ready for a couple days. No problem. No problem. We can do pickled veggies. Because we have salt right under the base. Woohoo! So I have all this fabulousness. You know, what do we have in the way of linen? Not quite enough flax for a windmill. Okay, so we're gonna start out by grinding some salt. If you didn't know, you can tab out while you're oops, I almost did it. Right click and then tab out, and your grinder will keep doing a thing. I'm just saying. That's it. Can I F5 while I'm doing this? I can, but can I? No, I need my hand there. That's sad. Okay. Well, we need 100 salt to do a full barrel, and I think we have 29 in here. So while this is doing a thing, I think I can do stuff on the YouTubes, like setting up chat and saying hi to everybody. That's it. Yes, that's perfect. It's like multitasking. Whew, I'm running a little late today. I do have my beautiful vanilla chai tea this morning, which I am very much looking. It's still brewing. It's like watching a pot boil. Get darker tea. Get ready to drink. It's one of the few teas you can leave the bag in there and it just gets better. Oh, so good. So good. I don't know that it'll ever completely replace my Earl Grey, but it sure is close. Yeah, we need to, I think we have I have a big flax crop still in the big farm. So we might have enough to do a windmill this autumn. I mean, we're in fall. It's 3rd of October. Because I spent some time puttering between streams. I had to unpack all of our loot. That took the longest. Oh, and you might notice in the corner on the right behind our quern that I put the leaded glass that we found. in the windows, so any open window that we had that didn't have glass in it, I replaced it with the leaded. And I actually think I made the whole kitchen leaded glass. Okay, I have 29 salt. We need 71 to get 100 because you need 2 salt per thing. Oh, well, to make brine. Hold on. Maybe we're good. What's my brine recipe? I think I'm thinking of salting meat instead of veggies. Okay, we need 25 salt to do a barrel of brine. Okay, we're good. That's perfect. So I should be able to do 4 barrels of brine, right? Yeah. We're awesome. I don't know that we have 4 barrels to do brining things in. So let's grab some planks in case that is not true. Pickled vegetables just last a heck of a lot longer. So if we look at our veggies, see, I have a ton of turnips and I want to pickle some of them and some of the carrots. Right now they're good for 1.3 years, which is great. So let's do 100 turnips and 100 carrots. I told you it was chores today. Do I have any empty barrels? We do. I have 2 empty barrels. That's perfect for now. I'll make 2 more. You do need water in you, though. And do I have water down here? Nope. Okay, let's take these upstairs with us. When we build this out, we might go that way a couple blocks and make this into a more substantial cellar. Try not to do too much to the starter house. It's still a starter house, right? I guess these don't need to be inside, but it's probably a good idea. Oh, I made a bucket hook. Look at this precious thing. It's just 2 boards and a stick. I love it. I should have put those closer to the water. Hindsight. Are you 50? 50. 1, 2. I love this game. This is so calming and peaceful. Do we have music on? Hold on. I may have turned it off because I was doing things. There we go. Nope. Go back in there. Okay, so we take 25 salt and it with 50 liters of water, and it instantly turns into 50 liters of brine. And then it's a 1-to-1 for pickling vegetables. So 50 liters of brine turns 50 veggie after 14 days into a pickled veggie. So there's 1 turnip. Nope. We need salt first, Winnie. 25 salt gives us brine. 50 carrots. Boom. And they might just live here forever. We'll see if I can get them through the door before it closes. Whoop. Barely. I have automatic door closing from Dana's Tweaks turned on. I'll have to do the same here. If I get inside the room, yes. There. Next time I'll move the barrels of water. We just need to add water inside somewhere. Oh, I guess I could use my my panning hole. Woo! But I think it'd probably be this complicated in real life, right? Like, you'd be moving. You go fill the barrel with water upstairs. Then you try to drag it downstairs. Probably seal it and then roll it downstairs would be my guess. Our wine, I'm going to move our wine over out of our way real quick. Okay, let's make a couple more barrels. Whose recipe I forget every time. Yes, down the middle with sticks. 1 barrel. 2 barrels. Pardon me. Hacking, coughing. Okay. Let's put these in here to save me a door. Is my bucket? It's in my inventory. Yep. Is Winnie awake yet? I mean, I am technically no longer in bed. And technically dressed and ready for the day. $25 for brine, 50 turnips, 25 for brine, and 50 carrots. Let's take these downstairs. Ah, our pickling is quite good. There we go. Go get the last barrel. You see what I mean? Like, we're still rammed earth down here. It would be nice to have a basement made out of cobble or something. Okay, so 14 days. So basically the beginning of November, since we have 12 days a month. Nice. That's one food preservation task complete. And our bucket hangs on its hook. I love that part. Has been very rainy in the autumn. Okay, so things I did while you were asleep. Clearly, I tore down the fence that was around our garden here. I believe I have the mod that lets me recover. Does it come back as dry farmland? But high fertility. Okay, so we can set it back down somewhere else. And it'll retain its properties. So one of the things we may be doing today is adding new farms, even though they may be fallow through the fall, since there's not really anything that'll grow right now. But I don't want to get rid of the dirt. We like our high fertility soil. And it makes sense, like I'm a gardener, also a master gardener, many moons ago. And if you move gardens, like say you were gonna, I'm trying to think of one of the things I've done as a gardener. I have moved fish ponds. I have moved my herb garden from a side yard into the backyard. Because we suddenly got more sun, because we lost a tree. And it made more sense to put it back there. Yeah, dry farmland, but still high fertility, so we'll save this. Dun, dun, dun. In fact, I'm just gonna... I'll put it in the soil. I'll never find it again if I hide it from myself. There we go. Because I only have 74 high fertility. Yep. Okay, Mr. Salt goes in there. Not sure why I have a thing of peat in my hand. It's a feature. What time is it? 5 a.m. So I added a little pine fence. I don't know that we'll keep it because I think I'm gonna expand, do something here that expands this porch. What we want is to broaden our pond. I wonder if we should make a little rivery waterfall thing, like have the pond, a bigger pond up here, and then we could have the water flow down into this one at this point where it kind of seems like a natural thing to do. That sounds fun. Let's put a lantern on so we can see, because that's terraforming. Let me see how much dirt I have. I meant to go dig down the side of a mountain in preparation for today. I have a lot of low fertility soil. That'll work, I think. I don't know that we need... I mean, medium gets greener and prettier, but low fertility is fine. Like, this is all low fertility. But it turns into grass perfectly nicely. Oh, and I guess we're getting the autumn colors, so everything's faded. And we're going to need our bucket to help propagate water. So let's make the upper pond first. I love my bucket hook. Can I just say how much I love my bucket hook? And I think what we want to do is... doesn't need to be crazy. I think we want to just join the things that are here. And I'm going to try to pay careful attention to where I need to add water. And do it one block at a time, basically. Because I don't want weirdly flowing water. Everybody okay? Yes. That's good. I'm much more familiar with the water mechanics in that other block game. So this one I'm trying to be a little more careful until I get better at it. Oops. Control. Okay, that didn't seem to do a thing. There we go. See, like that one didn't place initially. But I think we're good now. I don't see any weird... Like here where we've removed blocks, see how the water flows crazy? I think one of the first things we want to do is methodically... Okay, we're definitely not going to have pond over here. So let's do that first. Because I would like the land to come out a little more. So where is our pond going to go? We'll probably move it this way. Like so. Oops, I kind of wanted that one. Can I get a water block somewhere? Nice. I think I'm just going to have to fill every block. But even see, no, something's still running in there. I just don't know what. Where are you? There it is. And this can all go away. And what we should try to do is probably aim for what do we want it to look like on the outside edge. So that should be enough places for it to come down. We'll try this. And it'll be the long, slow process of it being covered in grass to look less like ugly dirt, but that's okay. I may need to bring this out one more. So that I have enough room. To make the second layer. See how we do? And not an exact science, right? Terraforming's weird. But it is relaxing. Oops, give me that. And then this one. I want it to mostly be traversable. It's much better. And what we may end up doing is just rounding out the porch here on both sides. And I kind of want to redivert the path. Also rescue my path block from under there. Because you don't need to go this way much anymore. Oh look, you're ripe, so you can come out of there. It's not going to be perfect, however, comma. Does it need to be this big? I don't know. I think maybe not. I think maybe a little bit more over. I realize I've already repaired the water here. And maybe come down there. Yes. Kirk, good morning. How are you, my friend? We're terraforming like we do. This side's okay. This one still has... Let's just fix the water we have right now. It does not self-repair. I'm sure we have little... Almost. I feel like there's one water block doing a funky thing. Are we done? You done being weird? No more running water? Go us. Look at that magic. Okay, let's add these 5 blocks of water. Like so. You're not still being weird over here, are you? No. Okay. And we're going to keep it to... We're not going to make our pond deep. Because I'm worried about water. And then we're going to make a little... stream type thing. That goes over here. Right? And tumbles down. So we're just going to do it in reverse. Oh, give me that. See how it doesn't always place? Something like that. A little waterfallish thing. And then we're going to, we kind of have all of this crammed in the lower pond. I'm going to move some of this to the upper pond. This is all, leave a couple lily pads here. Right? And we'll go down and get some cattail from our big body of water over there. Like so. And then I rescued one lily pad. Did we not get any giant lily pads? No. And I'm going to put some of our spare berry bushes on the back side of the pond. Oops, I know they're not ready yet, but... in little clusters, maybe. And then we'll get some horsetail, which I think I have in the cabinet. How are you this morning, Kirk? I am... You know what? I want to... No, that's a maple seed. I need a birch seed of all things. Because birch trees are quite... Oh, we have bald cypress. I also have Mediterranean cypress. Let's grow one of those. What else kind of goes around a pond? Bamboo, but we don't have a... We'll get eventually a bamboo. The ability to grow bamboo. Okay, so if I look at our pond from here, it's pretty cool. We want a focal point. That's why I grabbed the birch. I think if we get a nice little, if one of these turns into a nice little birch tree, we'll put you right here or here. Let's see what we get from that, and then a bald cypress. These get tall and skinny. Tall and skinny. And I wonder if one would go well kind of in this corner. I kind of think maybe there. Let's see how that goes. Our one crimson maple, I was kind of hoping he would be a little taller guy. And our forest of them in the back, like to draw our eye and hide that ugly dirt hill. Looks pretty good. I may have planted them a little too close. They need to be a little more scattered. But that's fine. Let's go run down to our... Where? Over here. Behind the gardens. Do I have food on me? I do. So far, so good. That's good. I'm gonna go dig up some cattails and maybe grab a few more flowers. Oh, the colors of everything are so pretty. Oh, do we have anything new in here? Raccoon and fox. The answer is no. Okay, these are going to be for ornamental purposes only, not actually for harvesting. But we're going to just fill the back corners of our pond with cattails. And hopefully papyrus. Someday. Pond decor with Winnie. I think maybe a dozen or so will be enough to scatter them along the back. We don't want too many, like I don't want to overwhelm it. And why yes, I'm just going to harvest a handful of these while we're here because I can. Should have brought my scythe. I think I realized how much flint actually is in the water in this game. Not something I usually look for in the water. Okay. What do you got? More cranberry bushes. Oh, here we go. Let's take some catmint. It's heavily purple. Let's just take a peek around the local forest for some flowers. There aren't many up where we are. Oh yeah, and I want more horsetail because this makes great pond greenery. Thought I had a bunch, but I think I turned it into poultices. Because I kept doing damage to myself as I fell off the house. Like you do. Winnie fell off a house? No way. Yes way. All the time. Cranberry. I'm looking for blueberry bushes too while we're out here poking around in the woods. Do we need more? I mean, the cow parsley's pretty, but it's very big. Oh, here we go. Some lilies of the valley. It's a nice little flower. I think we gathered a whole bunch of flowers and then I used them all for the bees, which is the right thing to do because the bees have rewarded us with some delicious honey. And right now, all of the ferns look amazing. Not really. Don't really need ferns. Lots of mushrooms. A couple more flower varieties like we have. Oh my goodness, guess what I hear? Our mod gonna pop up? There it is. I hear it. Where are you? I think you're in here. Oh, I see you. We have backup bees out here if we need them. Very nice, very nice. Lily, lots of lilies, a little more cow parsley. Hi, Piggy. Sorry to disturb your nap. Oh, you know what's fun? Get a jack-o'-lantern mushroom because they look cute. Oh, black trumpet. I put them in vases. Ooh, that's cool. Because I think they're... No, they are edible. I don't think I've ever seen these. It's a new mushroom for me. More cow parsley. Anything else? Lots of Lily Valley. Lots of puppies. Hi, Wolfie. What's up? You cannot put the tree mushrooms in vases, I'm very sad to say. Dryad settle. I think we have tons of vines. Okay. I think that's it for the flower variety in our local forest. Really kind of meh. Meh, she says. While we're out here, let's see if these two resins that I've highlighted have regrown. The answer is yes. Just peek for more while we're out here that I may have missed. I hear more bees. Potentially, maybe. Bueller. Nope. No more resin on our local trees. That's sad. Look out, little guy. Oh, our house looks cute from over here. Okay, let's run back. When I say run back, I mean, yeah, we're gonna run because swimming too slow. Whee! Oh, you know what else we should take? We shouldn't leave blocks of dirt. We should take a couple of pieces of driftwood to put around our pond, right? I can find one more. I see one. Oop. I see two. Cool. Oh, here's some forget-me-nots? No, cornflowers. Oops. Pretty. Okay. Growing carrots. Shells. That conch is pretty. We'll take that and put it around our pond. Not that we are lacking in shells right now. Anything else? I would put stones, but I want to use like andesite or something. More cranberry bushes. A couple more cornflowers. Okay. And just out of curiosity, let's see what our trader has today. Wow, almost fell in that hole. Just saying. And how did I miss this facts? I missed the facts. And I am stingy enough to use a hoe on this because that's 2 mature flaxes. I would like all of those seeds. Please. So if we carefully, we should get seeds back from all of these. Yeah. Nice. 4 seeds. Lovely, jubbly. Hello, Mr. Piggy. 5 seeds. Beautimus. Let's stop for a snack. Is that spoiled? It probably was. Moderately spoiled. That's fine. You know, you just scrape that little mold off that bit of cheese in the fridge to add to your sandwich sometimes. It happens. Oh, you're selling resin. 2 gears, which is not terrible. And we do have gears, and we need to stock up on resin. I shall return, sir. When are your trays restock? 3 days, okay. We have an evening. We have tons of turnips. We'll leave those in case we have some kind of apocalyptic event and run out of food. Have I been in here? I don't know. Let's, let me just do a thing. Oop, that did not take. Save. Thank you. And we can check on our gardens too. The smithy looks so good. The house looks so warm and inviting. How are we doing? Well, it says rye. You're at 5 of 9. So probably end of October, which will be fine. And I believe these turnips may be ready. Yes. And apparently I'd already harvested all of our flax. Oh dear. So plans for next year. Huge flax fields. We might be able to scrounge enough in looting and stuff to make a little windmill. I do have the millwright mod now. Just so we could have the fancy ones. Yeah, we definitely need to add more fields. And I think we want to put them down, like, out by the pigs. Okay, let's see what our terraforming looks like from up here. This is much better. Look at that. Now we have this really visually interesting little area. I would use fat to make lanterns. The little hand lanterns. Let me just see if I have any that we're using. Did I think I took one to the blacksmith. And we don't really need it there. I'd rather put it in the bottom of the pond, I think. Did I dream that? Oh, you can see, this is what we're going to do today. Grow a garden in the smithy. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. We are going to build a big conical fire pit work area here. Like a big forge. And you'll be able to walk around the back of it here to get into the kiln. But because we don't use the kiln that often... Oh gosh, have I fired these? No. Oh, I made a bunch of raw crocks and storage vessels that we need to fire. Let's do that. See? Household chores. I must have been tired when I logged off. It's like, oh, this could have been cooking this whole time. Because we'll need the storage vessels for all kinds of things, but mostly we need them to turn into irrigation vessels for farming. Okay, we're all sticked up. Let's get some peat. Anyway, the idea is that I kept looking at pictures of medieval smithies and medieval blacksmith, and they all have a huge forge in the middle of the room. And so I thought we would move our, like, crucibles and anvil, like anything that heats up, and make a big chimney. And the chimney should fit through here or up to this. I don't know that we'll extend it through the roof. And if we make a little pathway behind it to get to the kilns, that should be fine. Because nobody needs to see the kilns. They're not attractive. Like, we don't really care about that. The forge will be the main focal point of this building. I've yet to figure out how we're going to get upstairs. We may have an external staircase, like outside. You know what mod I need in this? I need an umbrella that I can carry around. It doesn't even have to keep the rain off of you. Although it'd be nice if it kept you from getting the wet debuff. Are you... Oh, I forgot to put 2 on these. I'm like, why isn't it lighting? Idiot. I'm sorry, the affectionate idiot. It needs 8, not 4. Haven't quite had enough tea yet this morning for the brain to function. Oh. This will be good. This will be our first test of our pit kiln to make sure I don't set the world on fire. Lovely. It'll be nice and toasty out here in the winter. I will probably close most of this in, although I really like having the shelves around it. Maybe we'll close the back wall. But yes, we're going to work on this today. As soon as I quit derping around with the pond. And you see where I've put the smoker? I'm going to make just a little cover, and we can put the smoker, and we'll build a shelf and maybe a little round thing. A smoker and 2 clay ovens. So we need to make our clay ovens today. Since I just don't think there's room for them in the kitchen. And we might eventually migrate them to the big house. Okay, I just got the cow parsley for giggles. And somehow I still have a ton of turnips in my inventory because I harvested them. Yes, that's exactly why. Let's eat these cranberries. Have a berry snack. There we go. And I took my bucket on that little adventure. Like you do. Da, da. Okay, we're going to start with... And I took the peat Out of the smithy. We need a path to the smithy because I go back and forth so much. And I would sleep so that y'all could see more in the daylight, but time is a wasting as winter approaches. Okay, let's put a little smattering of cattails both on the edge and at the back of our pond. We want to use the height to draw our eyeball back this direction and hide some of the weird corners. There we go. And then we'll use horsetail to fill in the gap. Can we put horsetail underwater? Oh, you can. Okay, this I did not know. I am loving this. We just want the little pops of green because horsetail stays happy and green all year. Especially maybe on these parts. Kind of hide the water flow problems of it all. I want to keep that bright green in the background, I think, not in the foreground. Okay. And then a little shell. And our driftwood. So it would probably make sense to have hunks on the... I wish that would... There we go. I don't want it dangling over the water. I find that weird. Don't want overkill, right? Just want some little subtle things. Okay, and then the lily of the valley. I don't know. Maybe we have a little cluster there. Maybe there's a little cluster on the back side of that. And then maybe it's our catmint over here that pulls our eyeball in that direction. Because they grow together in the wild, right? And then our cornflower... little subtle purpley bits. I feel like it needs maybe a horsetail in the middle of it. Yes, yes, I like it. I still have a couple of birch seeds, but I don't want a big old... I don't want the... We'll see. We'll see what grows up where I planted those too. Let me plant maybe one more behind here and see what we get. We'll just see. Okay, and then I put all of our pots that we got in this pretty one. I did a little bit of reorganizing, redecorating. Put our little statue of Horus out here. Got the armillary, moved it over, and we have 2 aged chests. But most importantly, we put the harvest vessel. It's a good thing I'm not picky. Hey now. I'm precise. How's that? Precision is important. So I'm actually going to take some of our flower pots and where can we... I I think we need flowers in the kitchen, clearly. Probably cornflowers. Oh, I'm so sad that you're so tall. Okay, so let's do this. Let's move my rotting food into the dishwasher. Away you go. And let's put this right next to the stove. I mean, it would probably get overheated and unhappy, but it's such a lovely little pop of color in here that's worth it. We need the green in the kitchen. Okay, this pot's clean. Ooh, 21. Nice. This is why I made more pots, because clearly we didn't have any. Okay, I want to put our crazy black mushrooms somewhere. I need shelves for all my weird plants. We'll put it on the patio, right? That's cool. Maybe come back here. There. And then I have one more big pot. All we have are the amber pots, which is fine. Maybe we'll make this corner. I wanted to put a jack-o'-lantern in there. Nice. Don't ever underestimate. Did we get anything better to go here? I like the cornflowers, but I'm thinking against the house, the lilies are better. Yeah. I did it. And this is just wet, muddy gravel from the bottom of the river that acts like a flower bed. We could probably chisel down a border to that. Okay, let's... Nope, that's my grass. Thanks. Oh, you guys are gonna die. That's fine. Oh, the trash men are here. And do not let me forget, we need to go purchase all the resin we can from our local vendor. Put our wood up. Oh, I had money on me. Why did I think I didn't have my gears on me? Don't know. Okay, that all lives in our pocket? Yes, but we do need to cook food. We're out of food. And I want to put our flax down in the basement. Like so. Flax grain, sorry. And our flax fibers in the flax pot. Well, and blankets and cloth. And I don't know why I have green marble stone in here, but I do. It's a feature. Okay, let me go back to our vendor and buy all of that while it's still dark, and that's boring, and we can do that easily. Dun, dun. And rainy. I did pick an area with common rainfall, but I feel like this is the autumn storms. Do, do, do. Over the hill and through the woods, we trade our gold away. I'm back. I'm back, sir. Ruslan. How many do you have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me all of them. Thank you. Very much. Oh, you do have... Oh, 7 gears. My friend. My friend. I don't think I have anything. Clearly, I don't have another trader to buy cracked vessels from. Where is our other closest trader? I think it's at spawn. Because I believe I have not found the traders that would be like there should be like 5 traders right here. Like, we have a building materials one down here, but I haven't found the one that should be in this valley. Right? Unless it's there. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's look now that I'm a little bit better at spotting them. Maybe? You think this would be prime trader territory, right? But I do not see the little magic cart shape of a trader in our neighborhood. In the neighborhood. Like, that's a ruin, but not a trader. I have map blindness. It's not inventory blindness, it's map blindness. So if we zoom way out and look, I mean, maybe we have found them. There's commodities, there's building materials. We do have a survival goods way over here. And there's a luxuries up here, but I feel like maybe there would have been a trader here, but it's underwater. Right? Oh. Yeah. There probably would have been a trader right there. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that's a tree. Maybe I should look more carefully in this area. There might be one hidden under a tree somewhere. We'll save that for off-camera exploration. Okay, my inventory is a little more manageable now. Let's poke our head in here. And see if there's anything exciting. Oh! A ruin! Very nice. We've been in here? I don't think so. We may have, and I was like, oh, tapestry! Very nice. Don't... I'm looking for torch holders, clearly. I do not see any. But that is a complete seraphim tapestry. What a heck of a find. Gimme. Wow. A chest. Oh, speaking of torch holders. Yes, yes, yes. 2 ruined lanterns. I will take the lime. You can keep your little beds. The beds always make me sad. Do have some aged wood planks. But I think we're going to leave you to your little cobwebs and mystery. And we'll chuck some of this down there to despawn. I'll keep the slate. That's so cool. I'm so glad we jumped down here. Is there anything else, Bueller? Graphite. I don't even know what we need graphite for. Do we need graphite? What does it do? Graphite ore? I don't think it has a use yet. But let's mark it in case we go through an update and it does. Who knows? And we'll color code the cave entrance to be well, it's a cave to graphite. Right? And then it just drops off into Never Never Land here. Game, you always have the most interesting... I like making staircases because I want to be able to get out. Just saying. I want to be able to find my way out. Let's just peer around the right side. We'll make all rights. What are you? Ooh, rich copper. Yes, please. Why, yes, we'll do impromptu mining in a cave that Winnie hopped down. That's one more ore vein I don't have to prospect. Thanks, game. We weren't exactly running low, but I was gonna have to look. We need to look for big copper is what we need to do, really. The underground stuff. Although we're at 72, Y level 72, this might be a nice vein. In fact, I'm just gonna mark it as a copper mine. We'll see how big it is. I think it's a little too high to be a deep copper vein, but I could be wrong. It's rich. I'm not going to complain. This might do us for as long as we need it. I'm excited we got the pond done. Or mostly done. I want to take a look at it in the daylight. And the non-rain. And we'll go ahead and work on the smithy next. That little area. Oh yay, I finally used up that pickaxe. Oh, I think this is a pretty decent sized vein, actually. I'm just trying to work my way around the edge of it to see how big it is. Okay, it's not too shabby. It's a nice chunk. I do not think it is forever copper, but it is. It will definitely tide us over. Like, we should be well into Iron Age by the time we go through all this. I mean, we are in the Iron Age because we found a huge iron vein on our journey. I would like to find one closer, which is part of the reason I've been hopping in caves. Give me that. 163, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And I am going to grab the 2 little pieces of saltpeter that are down here. And this is just us digging, right? Yeah. So this was a dead end into copper, which is wonderful. And you're poor, so we're not going to dig you up. Okay, that's my staircase again. So we went right. Let's go to the next right. This is watery fabulousness. Thank you. Dead end. Beautiful. So we know this one doesn't go anywhere. We know this one doesn't do anything for us anymore. So let's go down. More saltpeter. I won't say no to that. I find I will eventually like every single cave near us. We will go down and explore every square inch. Because you never know. We can find translocators, more ruins like this one that I just walked by. Holy crap. Why, yes, I will steal your firewood. Aged or not, it's very useful. Don't necessarily want your barrel, but I will take your cool table. And the extra bowl. Got him. And you, gimme. Oh, just a storage vessel. Straight up. Why, yes, please. And an extra cooking pot. I don't mind if I do. Gimme. Are y'all aged tool racks? Is that a thing? Are you unusable scrap or are you unusable clutter? Oh, that's sad. Okay. You can have those back. So my wish list is cool. Okay, dry grass and empty. We'll take both of those. And we'll take you. Nice. Just a little supply cache, basically. Okay, no aged torch holders that I can see. Lovely. It's actually not a bad rotten door, all things considered. Okay, oh yeah, I just like walked over the top of it. That's why we didn't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave dirt down there to let me know that, like, we've been there. Next. There was 2 ruins in one little area. This is just a hole. Sometimes a cave is just a cave. Oop. Local ruin diving, it's the best. I really would like a lot more quartz than we have, because we probably need to start manufacturing our own glass. Let me just grab a few bits. Let's measure by the clear quartz we get. Because I'm really interested in just making sure we have plenty to make lanterns when we need to. I won't go crazy, just if we could get like 20 clear quartz, that would be great. And the result of that will be that we have plenty of regular quartz that we can cook. And our cave just, I don't think our cave right underneath the house, the starter house, I don't think it has quartz. So let me do like this. Go through brown cave. Okay. Just to let me know how to get here. Because I will sleep between now and then. And I will have no idea how to get down here. And I'll probably dig a hole straight down and fall. And potentially dispatch myself. Which would be a tragedy. One more. One more. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for your patience. That is our quartz mine. And then this goes up. Probably to a dead end is my guess. Yeah. Okay, so we'll mark it as no bueno. I hear you, little guy. Okay, well, that was a successful... Oh, you're going to be trapped down here forever, buddy. Come on, let's go. Up you go. Oops, not what I wanted to do. They don't make sideways jumps. Okay, where were we? I bought a bunch of resin. We're headed back home. Ah, I love this game. You never know what's going to happen when you jump down in a cave. How are you doing? 5 of 9 still. Okay. Getting impatient. How's it look in the daylight with the grass growing back in? Pretty good. It's almost like there was never a farm here. Yeah, I think this will be nice. Just a little water feature. We'll add like rocks, a path, maybe a little tiny tiny bridge, something fun. That's one of those things that I'll just putter with as time goes on. Oh, all of our fuel is in. Okay. Me either. I have a chest of like ground up things. Yes. Don't ask. That's how my brain works. I have a chest of metal things. Rocks till I get them in their own cubby. Decorative. Ooh, we need to hang our tapestry. We will probably put this in the big house. But for now, Let's just put it above our tools. Because it's beautiful. Seraphim. Because somehow I ended up with a metal barrel that I don't want. You can go in the ocean. Wah. And let's cook a little something. Okay, storage vessel. We're just going to stick you right in the basement, I think. Beautiful. One less thing I had to craft. The aged firewood. We got an aged children's toy. Oh dear. What is it? It's a little farm animal set. Oh my god. Okay, I think I might need to keep that. That's a little too precious not to hang on to. Okay, farm drop-off, resin drop-off. Because I just made my first windmill ever on my friends and family server, and many, many cuss words about how many resources it takes. Like, I knew it took resources, but did I know it took resources? Wow, we have so much copper. We're so good. We're in grand shape. Okay, we're gonna need to eat. I just dropped the bowl. Oh, we got an extra bowl. That's why I'm confused. Lovely. And yes, I could probably, like, make this entrance more like a cellar entrance. This is a cave under our house with some of our mines. And I could probably just do a ladder straight down there and bring this porch out and whatever, but I like our shell-covered logs. We'll try to accommodate it as long as we can. What shall we eat? Let's go to the cellar and see what we have. I have some fish. Let's do that. We'll do some smoked fish as our protein, and maybe some cabbage, and clearly turnips since we have so many. Turnips, cabbage, and fish. Maybe if you seasoned it beautifully. 6 servings of smoked fish stew with boiled cabbage and turnip. Yes, please. A well-deserved little rest so that Winnie can sip on her tea. Turn off the fans. I got chilly in here. It's a little cool here this morning, like in the upper 60s. It is going to get up hot today. But the mornings are always good. Can I turn while I'm sitting? Not really. We are wearing our traveling clothes with our warm stuff. It's not quite that warm here yet. I might leave off our fur coat for the moment so we can be all festive in our Forgotten Noble shirt. We'll have food just in time. Not to be crazy hungry. We're doing pretty good on gears. I need to, because our local trader is a what? The survival goods? He's commodities. So he buys... Survival goods would be better because we could sell bread and stuff, but I've completely forgotten what he wants. I think he wants cracked pots of resources, which we don't have. Although the other 2 traders kind of sort of near us are really not that far. Not at all. Oh, look. Soup's on. Piping hot. 510 saturation. Protein. Somehow I have 3 bowls because we picked up those 2 extra ones. Do like this. Ah, tasty. Let's see how far we go. Well, that's some lovely saturation. Okay. Beautiful. Let's put our winter coat away for the moment. I did organize our stuff down here. This chest now is just our clothing and armor and things. And this is extra paintings that we have. And I moved our, like, bones and leather and lumps of fat and things up here. Because it just made more sense. Okay, I think we want to put the aged firewood in here. So I'll carry the regular one and we'll leave the aged in here to use. Beautiful. I really want to work on the smithy thing. Let's do that. Now that we have a full belly. 1.4 days. This is not my blocks. We do potentially need some oak. So I'll grab it. We do not need sticks or clay. We do need... What are we building our smithy go? Did we build it out of limestone? What are you built out of? No, granite, right? Yes, granite. I knew that. Totally. Mm-hmm. Sure. Granite. Oh, this is the place for the skulls for sure. Granite. We have the conglomerate. I have a handful of that. We're gonna need all of this. Like, I need the stone quarry granite. I may need the mortar. I mean, or we could make it out of slate. Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought this far ahead. So let me bring our slate with us. And all of our little magic things that let us... Don't need limestone. We don't need conglomerate. I don't want chert. Okay, let's bring... Where did I put... I moved it to there, didn't I? Our 4 little specialty. And we're definitely going to need a chisel. And there's a hammer out there. Yes, and we can turn that off so I don't have to look at it. Okay, I think that's everything we need, potentially. Do I have my 4 little... Yes, these guys is what I'm talking about. So if I put my slate down... I think it would go beautifully with... Let's just look at a block or 2 of it. Like if I made the chimney... I don't know if I'm articulating well enough what I'm going to build. It'll make sense as I put the blocks down, but I'm going to need a bunch of cobble, which means I need clay. Bleh. Hold, please. I knew there was something we were forgetting. Down into the clay. Let's see. Let's use blue, because I have a lot of that. Whee! At least our buildings aren't far apart. Ha ha ha. Okay, so let's make some cobble so I can see it and determine if that's a good contrast. I was just using dirt so I could, like, plan. Oh, I think that'll be good because then the smithy will look like it's, like, black and dark from smoke, right? And I think we want to also make dry stone. which means I'm gonna need some slate bricks, which is the flat one, I think. Let's check. Nope, that's bricks is the triangular one. 'Tis you. And I need a hammer. Hammer! Ta-da! Yes, yes. Give me all those. I think we're gonna actually want a bunch of those. So we'll do both of these. And then I'm gonna get the rubble hammer and get a lot more of the slate little rock bits. Like this. We'll set a bunch of these down and do like this. And this rubble hammer is probably gonna break. That's okay, it's a Chores stream. That's good. Yeah, I think we're gonna need quite a bit more cobble. And I'm kind of a chisel from whole blocks when I do stuff like this. I used to make stairs, but then I'd find myself missing, like wanting to add blocks where the stair was cut out. What else do we need? Do we need some polished ones? I don't think so, but the ashlar might be nice. So we can make just a couple. Maybe just like a quarter stack. And then we make the dry stone by surrounding the blocks with these guys. Okay, rubble hammer. Thank you. Nope. Go to your home. Okay. This was me testing out whether or not... I don't really know what this is going to look like. We're like playing it by ear here. I do know that we need to move these. And while they were a good idea at the time, and I still want the ability to have all of our molds down here, they need to be out of my way. And in fact, you are actually going to go... Which means I need to bring a piece of fanned cobble out here. Because we're gonna need to. I need to be able to sneak around the back. Like this is the walkway to the pit kilns. So how did I do that? What block did I? Oh, I removed this corner block's what I did. I was like, why is something not matching? Yeah, I did this. Because I need that pathway to exist. Well, you know. And then the anvil and everything is gonna, like, move forward. Like, we'll have the anvil and our forges and things here. Which means I need to take into account the forges in the construction of this. And I say forges like we have more than one. But we probably should. The good news is I have some cobblestone. We can make a second one. There we go. So the forges are in there. And is that the right place? That's the other question. Like, we want to be able to get around this. And I'm going to round this out. I'm also thinking of making some access. I thought about building a charcoal pit into the back of this, like with a metal door. You could put underneath it, you could put a 3x3x3. And the door would be the access. And where you would build the fire, I don't know. It'd be cool. We might do it after the fact. Okay, and it needs to be, we need to slope it up. Slope it up. Maybe we should do it in cobble to begin with, and then I'll zhuzh it into other things. Okay. We're gonna lose our lantern up there, but that's okay. We'll live. You see where I'm going with this? Like, I'm gonna round this out, but it needs to be solid to start with, so I have something to chisel off of. And I don't know if making... Yep. Okay, there's a lot of this dry stone over here. I don't think we need that much. I would think that our dry stone would be more along the front. In fact, let me make some more. Oh, we need the roll hammer again. Give to me. I strongly suspect I'm gonna have to make another one of these. Let's just do that while we're working. After I make as many dry stone as I can. Because it's such a lovely dark color. Why do you have to be in my hand when I'm holding this? And can I get a little more light because it's dark? Yes, see? And we'll just round the whole thing out. Like, I will chisel the crap out of it and then make this an arch over the top, and we'll have the two forges. And if I can, I think I can get our anvils in here, right? And round these out too. Like, these are just going to be the barest. Do they need to come forward? I feel like I'm one too far forward. But I was aiming for it to look like it's going up that back. Like this little 3x3 here. Although that is actually... The 3x3 doesn't happen for a bunch of blocks. Oh, and then I didn't use the ashlar anywhere. Maybe in the back corners? Welcome to Building with Winnie, where she just talks to herself while y'all are joining me. I feel like we could have those be supported columns, and then we can just come back here, because we're just not going to use the pit kiln that often, right? It doesn't need to be a prominent feature of our smithy, and I think it's kind of fun that it's built back in there. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm happy with the... Do I have enough blocks to make arches from this? I think so. A rubble hammer has a 46 durability left. Oh. Thank you. And that made just enough. To make some more dry stone, I think. Oh, I need more cobble. Yeah. Let's heat up some tin bronze. Which, where's my metal? Since we do actually have, well, we'll just use our forge. Right? In fact, if we're gonna heat up, I always have this problem where I'm like, well, if I'm gonna heat up 2, I might as well heat up 4 and make other things while I'm at it. Because you're always gonna need the other things. So the rebel hammer is kind of in sad shape. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay. All right. But I do only have 1 hammer out here, so I'll make an extra hammer. I probably need an extra pick. We definitely need another chisel. And if I were smart, I would grab my tongs so I don't burn myself. All the things. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good. Okay, rebel hammer, chisel, pick, hammer. Those are the things. Rebel hammer. Make that first. Tis, yeah. Regular hammer is next. You know what we don't have out here is a splash pool. For cooling off our metals. I may custom build one. Like a raised one that kind of looks like a well. I think right now we've been running to the pond. Chisel. Nope, that's a rough one. I need a regular one. Thank you. Regular chisel. Wow, time has gotten away from me today. But that's okay. We got the pond done. We did a little bit of choresing. We got our veggies pickled, which was a big deal. To get that underway. Make another pickaxe. There we go. Can always use a pickaxe. Until I actually start processing iron. I don't want to do that until we build the area for the bloomeries. Like, I think we can hang out in the Bronze Age for a while. Okay, except for the chisel, I'm just going to go ahead and put the handles on these so that we don't have to worry about them. And then we'll chuck the chisel in the pond. Sorry, fish. Wait till the bubbles go away. There we go. And that can actually go in the house. So I don't think we'll blast through this. Oh, that was me relighting torches. Hilarious. I don't think we'll blast through that chisel today. And the spare pick can go in here because this is where my spare picks live. Nope. Go to your home. There we go. And the extra hammer can live in the smithy, since that's where I think it will most likely be used. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be good. Ta-da. And then if I put it here, on here, and put you on there. And we really should make a tin bronze anvil. We're probably ready for that, but that can wait for another day. And let me, we're not going to have, I don't have a whole lot of slate. Oh, there it goes. Yay, I'm glad we made one. Okay. Thank you, little rubble hammer. Only because I need a little bit more cobblestone. There we go. So I have the ashlar and the dry stone. Don't need the polished. It's too bad I can't make. Yeah, we'll have to find a build that has the scald in the slate. I think that would be fun. And I realize I'm going to need that hammer in a second, but I hate that you see the hammer in your offhand when you're looking at something. Is that... Okay, you can always just chisel everything away, right? I still feel like we may be one block too far. Too far forward. So if that were the case... No, I like having to chisel this, but maybe they need to be... Well, I guess if I want to put my secret charcoal kiln under there, I would need... But if I'm not going to do that, I'm going to use those as the background, those as the arch, and maybe, and we're going to move all this back one block in case I'm not using words while we're talking, which means our forges go there. So it's a little more cozy maybe, and I have work areas on the side to put stuff. So they'd be cobble. Is that too weird? Kind of wanted it rounded that way. Maybe I just have too much bulk up here. That's better. I think that's more to scale. I don't know if I need a block there, but we're going to put... I don't know if I need blocks here or not, but I'm going to put them there so I can cut them away. So we're going to start with big and chonky. And I will chisel it down to archy and pretty and roundy. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, let's just do it. Am I happy with... I would like more dry stone over here. And here. I want my edges to be dry stone. Because they would be the most grody. Right? And maybe you, since I don't think I'm chiseling you. These two are getting chiseled. Yes, and I can still reach those. We're going to cut these back. Just hard to do with the, like, I want the anvil in there. Do I? Should we just have the anvil outside? And make that round, and that's just the forges and the fires, and maybe we have an anvil on each side. I think maybe that's the way to go. Okay, I'm glad I looked at this. Oh, here we go. We can always change our mind, right? Sure. We're probably going to need that other chisel now that I'm looking at this. Here we go. Chiselrama. Chiseling all the things. I'm just going to make all of them. Every block up here is going to be touched in one way or the other. Just because I can, even if I don't actually do anything to them. There we go. We'll save the secret charcoal pit for another day. All right. I want round. Let's start big. And then get smaller. Right? And more layered. Do I need the backs pushed back? I don't think so. But I would like to lower this to match the level. I should have made a planer. The only problem with this is I'm not going to be able to set anything on this, and that might make me crazy. Well, if I do, I'll replace it. Yeah, that is going to make me crazy. Let's go back to big. And medium. There will not be much talking as my brain tries to process what it's doing. You want rounded corners. I'm not sure I really need stair stepping, but that's better. Nice. Yes, yes. Okay. And we kind of want, I need to think about this in terms of Minecraft circles, right? So we'd have like 1, 2, 3. And then do I have a block here? I do. One, two. Bear with me 1 second. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, actual arch. And then where have I not made them matchy-matchy? Oh, they're pretty matchy-matchy. You go back 2, you go back 2, you go back 2. That's good. And what we may do is make this a little thicker through here. And then through here, so which softening. Oh, I don't have a block up there. Which, like, do we need one? I don't know. Let's see. It would just be for this one pixel. This is my problem, right? I need the block for the one pixel. Can I still reach that? Yes. Ridiculous. Right? Just for that one piece, but hey, it's a very important piece. Let me soften these up a tiny bit. I'm going to leave that over 2, and then we're going to bring this one back. Not that one. So we have a smooth arch. And I'm just going to bring that one up. 4. And I'm just always looking at where is the curve interrupted, right? I feel like my right and my left don't match. What's happening? Why is it so dark? Can you... So I can see? One, two. I think it's just the lighting. Maybe. Are y'all all on the same level? Yes. Maybe it's just darker bricks. I can't tell. Why? Am I just blind? Let me turn this up a tiny bit. And maybe move you to my feet so I can get in here. It's just a different brick. Oh no, I cut out. That's what's wrong. The lighting is weird because I accidentally cut out pieces that don't need to be cut out. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 is right on this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. And did I go too far back? No. Just to trigger the light. But right, that left side looks thicker than the right because you can't see it. But I think they're identical. I'm going to watch this footage back and be like, they're totally crooked. Can I see this? Oops. The phone. Ah, the frustrations of a chisel artist. Okay, that smoke makes it terrible. It's just the pattern and my bad glasses. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. They're identical. They're literally identical, Winnie. And that's back 1 and that's back 1. And they're on exactly the same level. Okay. Just checking because I'm paranoid because my brain is not working this morning. Okay, let's round the front of this. I love this. We're good. We could probably take all of these back by a chunk, but maybe not. Okay. Hammer. Let's just try it in the middle. I'm just so tempted to mimic the shapes. What I really want to do is take that back far enough to put something in here. Like the fire pit for heating stuff up, which I completely forgot we need to account for. Can we not set you down on there? Does that mean I still have a block in the way? Probably. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, that's okay. Do, 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 do. Right, there's our heaty uppy piece. My friend, you're in my way. Let's... I'm just trying to shave off the front of this a little bit. It's still too boxy. 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? I don't know that it would have that much of a footer on it. Okay, and then we have to fix this disaster up here, which is... Why are you not rounder? Nope. I'll just start with the shape. I cut that one all the way back. I did. And I want long curve. Because we kind of want to see the chimney go up into the sky, into the block above, right? Even if it's just a hint. Okay, let's see if I can remember. That one's a 2. That. So it's just a step down for these first 4. And then this one is cut back lower. Boop. Really? The concentration is real. That's pretty cool. And then if we were super cool, we would make it easier to get around this corner. Nope, I can't see that. Too dark, can't see. I'm just gonna cut the little edges off back there. Right? It's still a little chunk. Like, I feel like maybe this whole side could come down by a big block. Big, medium, quarter, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a quarter. Is that better? That's better. I think that fixes our lighting problem over here too. Yeah, it does. Because now the blocks are updating. Ah, and I can see them. They're not in that weird shadow. Okay. Muchas better. And then I think we want to do the same thing. I think I want to cut this whole back quarter off. No, just stair step it up 3. Like that. And I think that's the same. Nope, that's gotta go away. There we go. Are we still a little chunky up here? Maybe? I don't mind. Yes, I want it round. We like the round. And this might be an opportunity. I know I said I wasn't going to use these, but if we did like this and added you, and I said, oh, you're on a different block, that's okay. And I added the, yes. Me likey. Uh-oh, we hungry. We added that solid black to the bottom. I'm a fan. Yes, yes. We're eating. Hold please. Can hammer go away so I can see? I'm just gonna just turn off my HUD. Right? Okay, so we run up and we come in. It's pretty cool. It looks a bit less like a smithy and more like a memorial, but you know what? I'm not unhappy with it. Let's figure out where I'm gonna put the anvil. Like the anvil should just go here. Yeah, we'll just work at the side with it. Maybe it goes like this. Which is kind of cool. Yes. I'm tempted to make this also the polished. But I like just the little subtle touch of it down here. Maybe the whole... But no, I think that would look too modern. Right? And perhaps our little... oh, hammer. Derp. Let me lower this a tiny bit. And then make it a little more... Oops. I don't know what I just cut out. Give that back. Nope. Are you all the same? Yes. I need to sit down and look at this. There we go. I'm like, why are you crooked? You're crooked. Okay, that's the end of that block. And if we did this... it would look like... No, maybe not that one. And that and that. I'm trying to get it, the shadows to make it look rounder in there. Yep. Nice. So if you had a crucible in you... and we lit you... turn off our stupid HUD. You look pretty cool. I mean, there's no real chimney to speak of. So maybe... this needs to go all the way back to that other block. And have some kind of hole up through there. Oh no, sit back down, please. If I did big, I came in here and sat down. Can I cut this out? Nope, not that one. That, well, if I hadn't lit a fire in here, I could see better, huh? There we go. Now it gets caught up there. That's good. Can I give you some more firewood? I can see what our smoke patterns are. That's good. That looks like it's going up a chimney. It's just enough to get it, not have it roll forward. Right? Okay, we will... It's definitely round. Okay, we'll live with it for a while and see what we think. I do like it. And we still have our storage over here and our storage over here. And let me go grab our 2-fanned granite cobble to fill in those 2 holes. Because my eyeball keeps landing on them and going, what is that? Do we not have a hammer up? That's quite nice, actually. I think once we get rid of all the distracting... Like, I think I was just in a hurry here. Maybe that's a great place for the skull. I love them so much. Yeah, that's kind of nice, actually. They're just kind of chilling out there. Back there. And let's just replace the one... You know what? Y'all can be skulls, too. I want to use them. They're so cool. And maybe we don't need all this ashlar. Like, it's so much ashlar. Maybe that can be... Oops. How I always pick up one fire brick unintentionally. Nope. Speed dry stone. Thank you. Let's get the hammer out of my hand so it stops making me crazy. There we go. That is pretty good. I think I may want to knock for those to be dry stone. Or to put a piece of dry stone there to kind of break up that. It's just too modern looking, like that big, especially with all this cobblestone here. And we'll find some other place for our molds. I may not put them on tables and instead just put them here. I feel like this is just adding unnecessary bulk, right? Where are you? And yes, I need them all to face the same direction. Just saying. That's good. Do we need this many? No. Does it make me happy? Yes. I think I just set tables down in the corners to have tables. Yay. Oh, it's the happy completed project music. I think that's good. I think that's a vast improvement. Like, it gives us a focal point in this room. We still have easy access to our... Oh, I cannot carry all these. Mistakes have been made. There we go. I'm still convinced I can build a secret charcoal pit underneath there. You guys go up here. The other night I was on and I'm like, why? We don't have any of these. Okay, let me empty my pockets because I think we're done the crazy construction. Don't have enough room for everything. Give me that granite. feel like rammed earth is earth. Why do I have it in here? Do I need one shirt cobblestone? No. Or one of each of the stairs? No. Those are going in that ocean. You can go back in there. Okay. It's because I don't have room in dirt for dirt. Well, you're a wall. Why are you in there? Organization is tough. You actually live in there. Are we done? Hammer goes back. Tables can go in there. Logs go back. Medium fertility has a box. I need you every day. And clay has a box. Okay. A crate, a box, whatever the word is. No, you can. And oak used to be in there, yes. You go back on a hook, you go back on a hook, and that's it. Organization. I do have a hammer in here. So we'll put this one back in. You know, the other reason I love this is it like basically is an impromptu garbage can because I never go in there. Or I won't accidentally go in there most of the time. Put a hammer on both sides in case we need it. And maybe 2 anvils out here would make me happier. Let's do some bronze things real quick. Do I have considerite? Yes. Do I have the vintage story calculator bookmarked? Possibly. Alloy calc. Because it's amazing. And if we say tin bronze, and I would like to make at least 9, I mean, then we can probably make like, let's just make 20 ingots. Right? That is 128 and 128 and 104. And 40 considerite. You go back. You go back. 128, 128, 104. Yes. Yes. So we can try out our new fantastic smithy. I'll let you get up to temperature. We'll grab some coal. I guess let's use our... Oh, there's a lot in there. Let's do 14 just in case. Yeah. We'll use our black coal since it comes out of a mine. It comes out of a mine. How are you doing? 297. Okay, do not let me forget I'm doing this. I'm going to go check on the crops real quick. And the bees and the pigs. 6 of 9. Yay for next phase. Let's do pigs since they're farther away. Piggies, piggies. Oh, and we're going to get... We have another crop of berries. I think I'm just going to pick all of those and let them rot so that we get compost. Hello, ma'am. No, 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 balls. Stupid pigs. I gotta grab a cage. Seriously. Damn pigs. Where are my cages? And then you have to hurt them to get them in there, and I don't like it. Where did you go? You just freaking wandered off. Why are they so fast? It's my boar. Seriously, dude. Brrr. Your husband is a menace, ma'am. She's still pregnant. That's good. I'm not gonna feed them anymore. They don't really need it. She will have a lovely... I feel like our troughs may be too close to the door. So let's put a... here. Like, do we even need more than one? Not yet. I have to... we're gonna make a... you... No. No, no, no. No. No, no. No. Okay. Enough of that shenanigans. Whew, okay, the inside of our smithy is great. The outside needs help. Oh yes, I like that a lot. Wow, I let the fire get cold. Of course I did. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, it's fine. Still at 885. Tooty tooty too. Okay, checked on pigs. Bees. Oh my god, you're ready again. I literally did this off camera right before stream. Yeah. You're totally all ready. Nice. Okay. We can do that while the metal cooks. I should have enough cattails. Definitely have enough clay. Oops, way too much. Oh yeah, we're great. So I think I need to make 12 skeps, but I only ever make 10, and then I'm like, yes, I do need 12. Because I can't remember which homestead needs 10 and which needs 12. Just FYI. Don't fall in. It has rained the entire episode, right? Okay, we leave you. We recycle you. And you. And you. I love doing the bees. I don't think I realized how often the bees are ready. Okay, and then we leave the back one. Back center and front center seems to be a good... Like, when they swarm quickly. Breaking up the beehive. Okay, yeah, I do need 12 in this one. I think I'd know that. By now. Are you ready? No. You are, though. Okay, we were one shy with that. That's okay. Pretty good. So we've left 2 well-populated skeps. Well, technically 3. And we walked away with 33 honey. Which is great. And I'm going to cheat here. Well, it's not cheating, but whenever I have an extra skep, I just stick it on the log. It will get populated. And then we just don't replace it next time. It's like a bonus. It's like a bonus skep. Okay, let's put all these shenanigans away. Don't need the cage, don't need the clay. Gonna process the honey real quick. Do I have a bucket down here? Yes, I steal the one from the fruit. And squeeze. Makes the little squishy sound. Our goal for the honey, not only is it great to preserve food, which is nice, but what I want is a full barrel of honey so that we can turn it into mead. So I think that would be fun. But I don't want to do it in partial batches, so I want to wait until we have 50 liters, which probably means it'll be next spring or summer, but that's okay. If I stay on top of the beehive recycling, it's not too bad, because we get about somewhere between 5 and 6 liters a batch. This one might be a big one. Oh yeah, we're gonna get over 6. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and we pick you up. So we have 21. Now we have 28. Beautiful. Put away our wax. Doing good on beeswax. Very, very good. Wow, it is still raining. This game is the rainy game. Okay, we're halfway through. That should be more than enough coal. Ah. We did a lot today. I'm very excited. So we're gonna pour our new anvil and whatever left over into. Well, do I have any molds I want to use? No. Pickaxe, hammer, shovel. Maybe a shovel. I'm pretty sure I have some spares, but I can never have too many shovels with all the digging we do. We didn't get to our little smoker whatever area. Let me grab some red fire clay. I would like to make 2 baking ovens. And they're interesting because you don't have to. If I have red clay. Oh no, I need fire clay. Don't I? Not red clay. Do we have? I think I have the wherewithal to make some more fire clay. I think I made some of the cooked lime stuff we need. Is it quicklime? Powdered calcinated flint? I can't remember. I think I may have to grind that. Oh no. That was it. I made it. Look at me go. Woo! I'll just use both stacks. Nice. Okay, and fire clay lives in here. Yay, I was gonna go do the clay forming in the smithy because we're waiting on the metal. Right? How are you doing? Almost ready. Let's see how fast we can make our oven. Not a twofer. I can't click today. We might have to let it do a lot of this. So. Gonna make 2 of these. It does require like 60 fire clay. Oh, it says up there we're 50 to go, but maybe 55 to start. It's crazy. We got a little bit from looting. I think we had what, like 40 something in there from breaking urns and looking in chests. It's interesting, the new ability to craft fire clay and the really rarely can't find it in the world except under coal deposits. Deeper underground means that my flint collecting now is like I'm super focused on making sure I pick up every piece of flint, which is highly amusing. Okay, this is kind of a copy up to this point. These are fun to make. Fun to cook in too. I love to watch the bread and the pies rise. Like, that mechanic is so cool. Maybe I'll save some of the berries and we can make some berry pies. The copy mechanic in the base game is so useful for the napping. Oop. Except when you click the wrong button. Okay. I think this is the solid, right? Maybe except for the middle. Do do do. Do do do. Almost. And ta-da! We have an oven. Don't even have to cook it or anything. But we do need our tongs to pick this up. Where I stick my hand in that fire. Oh, it's like perfect timing. And we can take you out. So I don't think we need you. So it took 8 to do 20 units of tin. 8 coal, and it's tiny, but it probably would have been 7 if I'd let it manage to get the heat right. Come on. There it goes. Okay, 1 tin bronze anvil. I'm very excited. We're coming up in the world. And this way, if we get a wild hair and want to actually do our iron blooms after I make a bunch of bloomeries, we can. I'm gonna make the shovel. And then pour the rest in here. Nothing more satisfying than that little hissy, steamy pouring sound. Especially your first few copper ingots where you're just like, hallelujah. So excited to have made it to the copper age, and that should be it. Yep. Okay, we have no problem reaching it. I still feel like this may be a little thick, but we can't put the anvil down there anyway. I might be able to cut this back so we could get the anvils on the 2 corners. Maybe. That might be a goal. I'll just like move this effect back a little. I just don't want to lose our, like, that round chonkiness of this would be a work area, right? For certain things. And we probably could have put the crucible heater upper here if I'd left it the same height, but I kind of like it back there where it makes sense where the chimney would be to pull the smoke up. And I love that I just stuck the 2 forges in there. Works great. Okay, let me put this back. And let's go stick our oven. Is that snow? I think that's snow. It's 2 degrees outside. It is October. We may live in a place that has very snowy winters. Ooh. So one of the other things I considered was we may also have if we can find a teleporter that takes us south significantly, because I did start in temperate, not in warm, so it's probably 10k blocks down south to anything that has either reduced or no snow for the winter. We may have a southern base so we can grow flax year round. I don't know that a greenhouse would actually do us much good up here, because it's just like a 5-degree temperature difference. It might let us grow like into October for things. Speaking of growing, I just want to double check and make sure our rye's okay. It's tolerant to -5. It's at 6 of 9. It should be okay. I'm very curious. Okay, so it's 1 degree. It's not below freezing yet. And it's 2 a.m. So I think we're okay. You know, I started the video at night. We're going to end the video at night. Oops. You face the right way, lady. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Ah. So I'll say goodbye to you in the snow. Thank you all very much for joining me today. Having you here makes this such a fun morning to do activities with. If you did enjoy the stream, please leave a like. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. And in the meantime, remember, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.